YouTube channel K Education. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, share, like this video, and also press the bell icon due to which you will get notification of my new video. Plus, please see the video up to the last. Okay. In today's session, we will go through the third lesson of Science 2, that is Biology 10th class Maharashtra Board English Medium. We will go through this lesson. The name of this lesson is Life Processes in Living Organism Part 2. In Part 1 we seen the life processes in living organism Part 1, in which breathing, or we can say cellular respiration we seen. Then cell division, that is mitosis meiosis, we seen. In this lesson we are going to see reproduction, sexual and sexual reproduction in modern technology, reproductive health, and population explosion. Okay, let's start. We have studied many life processes in previous classes. In previous classes we have studied many life processes. Those life processes are we know much more about that. So that life processes, given examples, see, nutrition is there, respiration is there, excretion is there, again many more life processes such like that we have seen, which is essential to the living organism to remain alive. See, beside this means this all, respiration, nutrition, or that response, all this. Beside this, one more life process which is more important. One more life process which is more important, that is reproduction. See, reproduction does not help a organism to live alive. See what I'm saying? The reproduction is does not help any organism to live alive, but it helps to maintain the continuity of the species of that organism. Means it helps, or it stops to we can say what, extinct, yeah, it stops to extinct any organism. If reproduction stops, then the continuity is will be not there, and due to which what, the species, that particular species may extinct. To stop this the reproduction is most important thing. Okay, now here you can see, observe the figure. Here also you can see how here reproduction, there are some life processes. This is cell division. Okay, here also one type of reproduction only. This is, see, you can, okay, isn't it? Here also you can see, here also. So these are some life processes. Due to, see, this is one, here you can say this is one hen, correct? Now this is one egg. Now from that egg again one chicken will be there. So its species continue, it continue na. See, hen, then chicken, then again chicken, that will breed, and again one chicken, again that chicken will breed, again chicken. Means this is the continuity. They will not extend, and will not extend now. Why? Due to the continuity in them. Okay, that is the most important part. Next, for, see, what is reproduction, or definition of reproduction is formation of new organism of same species by earlier existing organism is called as reproduction. Reproduction is one of the various important characters of living organism. It is also one of the various reasons responsible for evolution of each species. In organism, reproduction occurs mainly by two methods. Those methods are asexual and sexual reproduction. Now, reproduction means what? Formation of new organism of same species by earlier existing organism. Means a new organism is reproduced, a new organism is formed by, with same species. That particular species is same, but it is done by the earlier existing organism. Means, see here you can see in example of hen and its egg. Here is a formation of new organism of the same species. This species is of a same species from earlier existing organism. See, this hen was earlier existing. From her, a new organism will born. A new organism will born, and this is nothing but than reproduction. This is nothing but than reproduction. Okay. Then now there are two types of reproduction. See, reproduction occurs mainly in two types. See, reproduction occurs mainly in two types. Those are sexual and asexual. Sexual and asexual. First we will study asexual. See, what is asexual reproduction? What is asexual reproduction? What is that? If process of formation of new organism by an organism of same species without involvement of gamete is called as asexual reproduction. See, formation of new organism. New organism is formed. I'll say NO. NO means new organism. NO. New organism is formed. Here you can say NO means new organism. New organism is formed. Yes, this is right. New organism is formed of the same species, of that particular species, by earlier existing organism. But here gamete involvement is not there. That is the most important thing. Here gamete involvement is not there. Gamete, male gamete, female gamete. This involvement is not there. So a formation of new organism, see what I'm saying, a formation of new organism by an organism of a same species, without involvement of gamete is nothing but asexual reproduction. Okay, this thing you have to keep it in. Okay, then next point is see, there are some advantages of this sexual reproduction. There are disadvantages. Advantages is that key, it is a fast process. Sexual reproduction is a fast process. And disadvantage, we can say disadvantage is that key, it is here genetic recombination is not there. That is the disadvantage of drawback of this method. Okay, then there are we will see a sexual reproduction in unicellular organism and multicellular organism. First we will study about unicellular organism. There are three types of sexual reproduction in unicellular organism. Those are binary fission, multiple fission, then third is budding. Okay, these are the three types we are going to see. Now binary fission means there is an excess of formation of a new species. Okay, there is an excess of formation of new organism. See, there is an excess to the reproduction. See, now there are three types of binary fission. See, simple binary fission, transverse binary fission, and longitudinal binary fission. Simple binary fission is observed in amoeba. See, you can see key here is an excess. Simple binary fission is observed in amoeba. You can see the excess here. According to that axis, daughter amoeba is formed, or daughter amoeba is reproduced, or production of daughter amoeba is observed here. See, simple binary means a simple, here you can see the simple axis is there. This amoeba, this parent amoeba might be make a fission this way, or it may make fission this way, it may make fission this way, it may make fission this way. Anyhow in any axis they may divide themselves. Okay, then that is transverse binary fission. Got it? Simple binary fission, any axis. Simple means simply any axis that can divide or reproduct. Next is transverse binary fission. A transverse binary fission, transverse axis is seen. See, this is the transverse axis. According to that transverse axis, daughter paramecium are formed. See, transverse binary fission example is paramecium. Simple binary fission example is amoeba. Daughter paramecium is formed. This is a transverse transverse axis. According to that, it reproduct. Next is longitudinal. Longitudinal is binary fission is seen in Euglena. See the longitudinal axis, you can see longitudinal axis. Okay, according to longitudinal axis, reproduction occurs. Very simple it is. Okay, then the next point is multiple fission. Multiple fission, I will show you by annotation what it happens. The multiple fission is also seen in here you can say amoeba and such like organisms. Multiple fission is seen. Okay, I'll go through. See, this is amoeba. Suppose that this is amoeba. When there are you can say ki adverse condition occurs, means no food, no water, such adverse condition occurs, that time amoeba make self round, means it becomes round. And a protective covering it enrolls with his body and becomes round. This is a encysted amoeba, means it insist in a round. This is the encysted amoeba. This encysted amoeba is known as cyst. Okay, means a circular amoeba which has a protective covering. This is known as cyst. Now what happens when when this is nucleus, I can say, when the amoeba is in a cyst form, that time, this is the cyst form of amoeba. When amoeba is a cyst form, that time many nuclei are formed inside of that amoeba, inside of the amoeba, and due to which many nucleus amoeboli are formed. Amoeboli means daughter amoeba, we can say. Amoeboli are formed, and when according favorable condition occur, amoeba opens its mouths and the all amoebolis are thrown out and they live independently. This is the simple part, you can say. Okay, then the next part, then multiple fission. Got it? See here, you can see how here adverse condition occur, it becomes circular cyst, then many nucleus form, then favorable condition, it thrown out the nucleus. Next is budding. Budding means a new Bludge is formed. See, it is seen in yeast. See, this is the yeast, parent yeast cell. Here bludge is formed. Bludge is formed. Here you can see one nucleus. Here also they are becoming two, but here also one nucleus is there. But in new bud, two nucleus we see. Okay, and that how it increases its buds. See, budding means a, you can say ki bludge is formed, means a new organ, we can say a new organ is formed, and according to that bludge bud is formed. According to that bludge bud is formed. Bud means a same characters is acquired by that bud where the bud is grown. Okay, and then here you can say ki how it separated. These are daughter yeasts. These are daughter yeasts. Okay, this is the budding. This is the budding. These are where the three types in sexual reproduction of unicellular organism. Now we will see the asexual reproduction in multicellular organism. There are five types of asexual reproduction in multicellular organism. Those are fragmentation, regeneration, then budding, vegetative propagation, then again one is there, that is spore formation. Okay, spore formation. Okay, got it. Now we will go through fragmentation is occurred in Spirogyra. See, a body is break down in a fragment, and that separated fragments live independent life, and they here reproduction occurs. See, spirogyra, this is, here you can see as axis. According to that axis, spirogyra fragments in the two parts. In many times it may be break down in three parts, four parts. For example, they have shown they have the spirogyra is break down in the two parts. That two parts live independently, and when mature they live independently. This is the fragmentation. According to fragmentation, here occurs. Here reproduction occurs. Next is regeneration is seen in planaria. You seen a wall lizard. Due to any reason, if wall lizard's tail is break, after some days you will see ki its tail is again at grown. Same way regeneration means generate some part of the body. Here planaria, see planaria, if it what we can say, due to some reason if it lost its tail, then some after time that particular planaria gain the tail. And the tail which was lost, that tail gain a head. This is the important. That is regenerate means head generated tail and tail generated head. That is regeneration. Simple part. Next is budding. As you see in budding, it is seen in hydra. Budding is seen in hydra. Bud is formed. Only simple. Now this bird takes a similar look like this. And after maturity, this bird breaks and lives independent life. Simple it is. Okay, then is vegetative propagation. Propagation means a reproduction done by the various parts of the plants. In carrots, in sweet potato, the hairs do the reproduction. In brolium, leaves do the reproduction. In potato, eyes do the reproduction. This is the vegetative propagation. Okay, simple. Means a part of a plant does the propagation or reproduction. See, spore formation. Next is spore formation observed in mucor. Spore formation is observed in mucor. Spore means, see here you can see small dots are the spore. When this spore go when sorry when the spore goes, okay, where was I here? See, I'll read. Here, parental generation prepares spores which lead to propagation or reproduction, you can say. Spores are tiny, microscopic, and also rough and tough, round in shape. They are round in shape and very tiny and very rough and tough. Very rough and tough. Very rough and tough, you can say. In this way, they are very small. They are very rough and tough. These spores are thrown by that body. This body throws the spores, and where the spores, mm, we can say spores, where the spores fell, there they grow and they live an independent life like a mucor. Okay, this is very simple. So we have seen fragmentation, regeneration, budding, vegetative propagation, and spore formation. Simple. Okay, sexual reproduction we will see in the second part. Thank you for watching my video. Please share, subscribe, and like this video, due to which you will get notification of my new video. Okay, thank you.